Hey, I've got a Harpy Lady profile on. This was actually for a retro tournament that I was hosting on a page that I'm very frequent on Facebook. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! Network. I'll put a link to it in here. Um, Essentially, we played traditional, but it was modified. We got back a lot of great band cards, but we didn't bring back everything to try and balance out a broken format. I really do think the list worked wonders for making these decks really fun to play. This deck was undefeated in testing for like 15 games. I had some bad luck in the tournament with it. I kept losing faith to like Rykos and Dark Holes, which sort of sucked. And then I had games where I couldn't draw a Harpy to save my life. I think Pot of Greed does have that invisible text on it. You play this card, you win. So if you play that card and your opponent never draws it, you lose. And I had that problem in the second round. It was double elimination. So, anyways, the deck was really fun. Typically speaking, it is very consistent. I just had some bad luck. But anyways, the deck, we played triple Harpy Queen, Beach, name is Harpy Lady, she can search the field spell. Triple Cyber Harpy, because she's the strongest other Harpy there is, that you can just normal summon for nothing. She is treated as Harpy Lady, which is why we can't play any other Harpy Ladies. Or Harpy Queen's effect makes her Harpy Lady while on the field and graveyard, so she doesn't conflict there. We played one Sacred Crane. The idea was to abuse it with Swallow's Nest. Unfortunately, I kept drawing Crane, so I didn't really get to plus. I was just attacking with it. We played a little bit of Blackwing Tech with Gale and Zephyros. Zephyros we could put on the field for free just by like bouncing the field spell, or bouncing a face-up Oppression or Imperial Order or something like that. Gave some pretty free pluses. It was pretty cool. Gale, always great effect for halving and attacking over stuff, synchroing and whatnot. We played one Darkspear because it brings back our Harpy Ladies. That's really all it was ever used for. Plague Spreader, again, for synchro capability. Reaper for a little bit of stall. And then Faith and Witch because they're just amazing search cards and plus engines. We played triple Field Spell of Harpy's Hunting Ground. Whenever a Harpy is normal or special summoned, you get to blow up a back row, and all Winged Beasts gain 200. That worked really well with any top deck Harpy that you were going to normal summon or Swallow's Nest, allowing us to just get rid of back rows with Hunting Ground. We played Triple Duality to help filter a bit, and then a lot of staples, Reborn, Dark Hole, Book of Moon, Mind Control. I teched one Smashing in the main to get rid of problem cards, things that were bigger than me or things that you couldn't destroy by battle. The double Swallow's Nest, I felt 3 was a little clogging since there's not a ton of monsters in this build. One MST, one Trunade, one Cold Wave, Delinquent Duo, Confiscation, Pot of Greed. The traps were really, really fun. Ring of Destruction, Royal Oppression, Imperial Order, double Icarus, double Trenchel. I didn't really build a side for this tournament. There's not really a lot you can side in or out to make it any more consistent than it already is. I had for a while been trying one Crow and one Smorg in the main. I ended up pulling them out so that I could fit in like the third Duality and something else. I think it was the Tech Smashing. I sided these in against zombies. The Crows did wonders. Game 3, I had Faith that got popped by Raikou, so I couldn't recycle my Pot of Greed. And then I drew into a Smorg and had no wins in grave. So that sort of sucked. The second matchup was against a Yugi deck. And I sided in the extra Smashing to help get rid of Chaos Sorcerers and Dark Magicians just because they're 2,500 beat sticks. And he was playing the skill Dark Magician, so you've got 1900s. And Smashing was just an all-around good card for that matchup. I ended up losing that one Game 3 because my only monster that I opened with was Faith, and I had no spells for like the first 5 turns of the game, as well as no other monsters. When you open double Icarus and MST and double Swallow's Nest and a Hunting Grounds and a Magician of Faith, and nothing you can use, it was just really bad. Extra deck's pretty standard. Brio, Gaia, Armor Master, Black Rose, Archfiend. Arcanite was fun to do because we have Gale and Witch of the Black Forest. Stardust, Scrap Dragon, Thought Ruler, Mistworm, The only thing I really went into in all this extra deck was Utopia. I went into Utopia about every other game. And then just because Utopia Ray, Zenmeister, Zenmaines, and Leviathan Dragon. So let me know what you guys think. Comment, rate, subscribe. We'll talk to you later. Peace out.